Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, yo, L, what time is it?
It's 7 o'clock. Why? What's up?
Hindsight time. That's what's up. Hindsight time. You already know.
Don't leave me. I'm trying to get my knowledge on, too.
That good old knowledge without a college, bro.
Don't be stingy with the knowledge.
You walking on slow. Let's get to high stepping.
You know what time it is. Those who don't listen, special.
Real special. Real special. You know, I ain't old as I look, but I'm never too old to get that knowledge.
You are now listening to Hindsight Radio.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth. Nothing more. Peace to the gods.
Welcome
to Truth Tuesday with your host, Akiem L.
He knows more than you can imagine.
Well, the truth is, you got to get yourself together. The truth is, you got to get your mind right. The truth is, you got to get your paperwork in order. The truth is,
Hindsight Radio.
I'm listening, but are they listening?
Hindsight Radio.
What you talking about? Okay. What about Tuesday? Yo, Akiem, pick me up. Yo, turn that on, son.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you'll be able to listen to the show.
At last.
Hindsight Radio.
The truth is Tuesday.
With your host, Akiem L. The truth.
Peace to the gods. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Truth Tuesday with your host, Akiem L, here on Hindsight Radio, the information station changing the nation. Before I get started, I want to implement a couple of things. One of the first things I want to implement is I want to do a positive affirmation to start the show. And I want everyone that's listening, if you can, stop what you're doing and repeat what I say. Because if you repeat what I say, you will have prosperity for the rest of your week. And beyond that, well, here we go. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am prosperity. I am divinity. I am God. One more time. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am prosperity. I am divinity. I am God. I know I said one more time, but I think we got to seal a deal with a third time. All right, here we go. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am prosperity. I am divinity. I am God. See, when you do it in threes, it seals it. And if you notice, every time you did it, it built up. You felt it. You felt it more. These are the things, this is just some of the ideas that I got down on paper. You can add to this, but you should be doing this when you wake up, during the day, when you go to sleep. Like yesterday I fell asleep early, woke up about 11:30, 12-ish. And I put on some Reverend Ike. And, I had it playing for like 6-7 hours. Of course, I wasn't awake for that whole time. But I let it get into my subconscious. I didn't have it too loud. I didn't have it too low so that my subconscious could pick it up. See, if you do that every day, I guarantee you your life will change. I guarantee you'll start drawing prosperity to you. But I warn you, as you develop in your prosperity, your wealth, your health, your divinity, and walking into the God within you, you're going to lose some friends. You're going to want to stop talking to some friends. And that's okay. Because the energy and the path you're taking, they're not ready for that. That's not saying that they're bad people and you are to judge them. It's just that they're not going where you're going. You're going on a different path. And if you really want wealth, you really want good health, you really want prosperity, you would do yourself a favor and do these things. Because it's one thing to say that you want that. It's another thing to actually do it and practice it. It goes, of course, I have to go to one of my favorite books, the Bible. And it's the Psalms, chapter 1, 2, 3. It says, happy are those who do not follow the advice of the wicked, or take the path that sinners tread, or sit in the seat of scoffers. Okay, what's that word scoffers mean? Scoffers. That's a strong word. It's someone who jeers or mocks or treats something with a contempt or calls out in derision. A mocker. Disagreeable person. Unpleasant person. A person who's not pleasant or agreeable. So, what are they talking about? People, when you're trying to, you have your, Reverend Ike was talking about, you might have some ideas. And you're going to have some scoffers to go along with that. You can't pay attention to that. See, they don't see the vision you see for yourself. But let me keep going. But their delight is in the law of the Lord, and on the law they meditate day and night. What law is they talking about? The law they're talking about is keeping your consciousness on higher levels of consciousness, positive messages. Things that are going to bring prosperity, wealth, all the things you say you desire, it's going to bring to you. The law of your mind, paying attention to your thoughts. Let me keep going. They are like trees planted by streams of water, which yield their fruit in its season, and their leaves do not wither. In all they do, they prosper. So, it's saying, if you do this daily, think about prosperous thoughts. Think about things that's going to bring you good health, bring you wealth, prosperity. Daily, you're going to prosper. It's guaranteed. The idea brings forth the reality. You have an idea, you have money. If you have an idea, you have millions, billions. Everything started with an idea. The difference between the people who have ideas and they are millionaires and billionaires and the ones that are not is the people who had an idea and let people like scoffers and naysayers, negative people, talk them out of it. Stay away from those people. You know, that could be the people that's very close to you. Don't let them get in your head. See, you create your own season. See, people say, well, it's slow. This is a slow season. No, people with prosperity mindsets don't have slow seasons. People with prosperity mindset don't allow others to interfere with what they want to do. Listen, y'all know, last few months I've been dealing with scoffers and naysayers, liars. Y'all know that. But it hasn't stopped anything. Actually, it's gotten stronger. It's gotten better. I'm prosperous. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. I know I'm divine, and I know I'm God. But I also know there is a higher power, the God, the mastermind, God. And all I'm doing is connecting and sinking in with that mastermind of higher consciousness, bringing about health, wealth, and prosperity. See, there's also a mastermind of the lower levels of consciousness that brings about all negativity. There's gods on all levels. See, when I say I am God, I'm saying I'm the God of prosperity, wealth, good health. What God are you serving? What God are you the master of? Only way you're going to answer that question is to look in the mirror and see what your life is doing. If it's not going the way you want it to go, that means you have a false God. You have a God that's bringing you chaos, poverty, depression. You see? So, keep that in mind. Meditate day and night. Make this a practice. I won't say make it a religion, because religion is what causes problems. Make this a way of life, a spiritual way of life. Because I know if I can get you to understand how important your mind is, once you get your mind on a positive note, looking for nothing but greater and better things for yourself, you will attract just that. I'll give you an example. Over the last month, I had someone hit me in the back of my truck, right? Minor accident. And Sunday, driving my daughter home, someone's tire came off their trailer and rolled 3 lanes across, right in front of me. Now, I could say that's an unforeseen occurrence, but I disagree. I have to take responsibility for that. You know why? It's for the last month, all I've been complaining about is the traffic. This traffic is terrible. People don't know how to drive. They jump out in front of you. They do this. They do that. And guess what? I attracted all of that. That wheel made a beeline across 3 lanes with heavy traffic, missed all the other cars, and hit mine. $900-something worth of damage that I have to fix. Why? See, once you really get on this and know how your mind works, you have to be very careful, because you have just tapped into the spiritual energy of mentally bringing forth what you want almost immediately or immediately. You know better, so you're going to experience it quickly. So I had to basically repent of those thoughts. And man, I'm blessing every driver out there. Hey, they're great drivers. These people drive well. Traffic is great. I ain't tearing up my car, but I'm just giving you that example. That's a small example. That's not a lot of money for me, because I'm wealthy. I'm prosperous. I'll drop that like $1. And I'm not bragging. I want you to be able to say $900 and something is like spending $1 to you. And I'm not going through the insurance. I'm not about to jack up my insurance. You see? But what I'm saying, once you get on this mindset, you will be able to bring about wealth and good health for yourself immediately. Because you were created to be a noun God, meaning you were created to bring about your whatever you desire now, not later. Why? Because we only live in the space of now. Time is an illusion. Past, future is an illusion. All we have is now. Everything is happening at once, now. So when you receive the things that you desire, when do you receive it? You don't receive it in the future. You don't receive it in the past. You receive it now. So if you want to change your mindset, you don't change it in the future. You change it now. Make a decision. Be definite. Don't just get off here and, oh, that was a great thing Akiem said, and then go on and watching some television programs that's totally opposite of what your mindset wants to be or you want it to be. You see? Now, also keep in mind, once you start to prosper, some things are going to start happening. And that's located in Mark 10:30. Mark 10:30. Mark chapter 10, verses 30. You can't get greater without this. You can't. It's impossible. So when it happens, be grateful, be happy. Who will not receive 100-fold now in this age, houses, brothers, sisters, mothers, and children, and fields with persecution? In the age to come, eternal life. So what that saying is, with all prosperity, wealth, and any change that you're going to make, you're going to receive persecution. You're going to receive haters. If you don't have haters, if everything is just going great and no problems, you're not doing something. You're not. No issues. You're not working hard enough. You're not going to the next level. Because with higher levels of wealth, prosperity becomes more problems. What they say, more money, more problems. And you have to be prepared mentally for that. You have to be mentally tough for that. You have to be mentally able to deal with criticism, deal with people just coming out and saying things, whatever. Give you an example, another one. Friday, I took a shower, getting ready to go pick up my daughter, and I had to listen to the name I shall not mention show since all of this beef started. Well, it's not a beef for me. It's a beef for him. He makes the complaints on his show. I don't have any complaints. Peace and blessings to the brother. But anyway, some said listen to his show on Friday. And at the exact time I tuned in, there was a brother on his show that was on my show a couple of weeks earlier discussing, we were talking about authentication and apostille. If you go to that show, you'll hear this clip. And he was going back and forth how he was talking to me about how he didn't understand why I was talking about apostille, but when he read it, he got it, it seemed feasible, blah, blah, blah. And he wanted me to watch a video. Now, this same brother is always in my inbox on Facebook. Asking questions, sending me videos to critique, Never have ever bought a consultation from me, by the way. Sometimes I answer, sometimes I don't. But on this particular show, I said I would watch that video and get back to him. But I watched the video almost immediately. And I did see some jewels in this video. It was some good information in there. But he wanted me to interpret it, help him understand it, understandable. But for some reason, I hesitated. For some reason, I just never got back to him, didn't it? And then Friday was when I was going to get on before I left and type my critique of that video. But I put it off in the morning, took a shower, came out and said, listen. And I know that was the spirit, ancestors, God, whatever y'all want to call it. I call it my ancestors. I call it God all at the same time. The God in me, trusting the spirit in me. This brother was on there bad-mouthing me. Now, he said I was being dishonorable because I took all of the name I shall not mention videos off my YouTube channel. He said that was dishonorable. Now, let's look up this dishonorable thing, because, see, people don't understand what that means. They say stuff, that's dishonorable. Let's look up dishonorable. Bringing shame or disgrace on someone or something. So that's the definition. So dishonorable, how did I bring shame or disgrace on anybody? So by taking videos off my channel of a person who has constantly said bad things or lied about me or constantly says negative things about me. Now, let's look at this from a business standpoint. This brother has his business, I have my business, right? We don't work together anymore for reasons I haven't really spoke on, and because I'm taking the high road, right? But what business do you know will promote a person talks bad about their business? I would say that's dishonorable. Bringing shame or disgrace on someone or something, that's dishonorable. You got to twist it. And this brother went so far as to say, I know he's listening. Yeah, he was right. I was. I normally don't. But he was right. I know he's listening. I just want to put that out of there. That was just, he took all those videos down, and that's dishonorable because other people need that. Wait a minute, hold on. That's that brother's videos. He can put it up on his YouTube channel so those people can see it and tell them where they at. Huh? Now, let me show you how the ancestors work. Let me show you. 2 weeks prior, that same brother, the name I shall not mention, was talking about going to YouTube and telling them, getting me for copyright infringements for having his videos up there on my channel, which we developed while he was with this station, Hindsight Radio. I edited and produced those videos. I don't know how that would work. But the brother said, I want it all down. Ranting and raving, you know how that goes. But when this brother was talking about me being dishonorable, he chimed in, he's acting like you, sir. See, y'all, normally I don't talk about these things. But now I talk about this because I got guests coming on here acting like they my friend or they with me, then going over there doing something different. The moral of this story is this. Brothers, this is for the brothers, the brothers, men, because that action wasn't manly. Because all he had to do was shoot me an email in my inbox like he normally do when he's trying to get information from me and say, hey, man, where the videos at? Then I'd have broke it down to him why I took the videos down. No. You didn't like me to start with, but you used that public forum to make me look bad. Which, you didn't make me look bad. You made yourself look bad because really that was as the world would say, a bitch move. Excuse my language for some of you who got virgin ears or whatever. It really was. See, what's happening today, we got men who look like men. Let me change that. We got entities that look like men but are not men. Because the men where I come from When we have beef, we sit down and we talk about it. Whether we agree or disagree, we shake hands and we move on. We don't keep talking about each other. We don't keep trying to put that one down, saying different things to interfere with their business. You don't see Walmart dogging Target and vice versa. They might have a few spiffs and splats just to get some publicity. But what I'm trying to tell you, men talking about women and how bad they are. From my point of view, we have no room to talk. We have no room to talk about the females when we got males acting worse than females. Ain't no pun against the sisters, because I really hate to even put them in that category. To even put them in this sentence. Because let me just deal with the brothers. We got to learn how to work together again. If we disagree, we just disagree and still be respectful and honorable towards each other. How can we have an honorable woman in our life if we're not honorable? If we're not walking and having our heads straight up and being straight up, looking each man in the eye and saying how we feel without insulting them and putting them down? But you want a good woman? You can't get a good woman acting like that. If you having problems with your woman and she's acting, you having all these issues, I'm speaking to myself too. Because before I could start having a better relationship, I had to have a better relationship with myself. I had to see my flaws before I can invoke the goodness in the woman in my life. Because I believe all women are good. Just life kind of make people go into protection mode and do things that are hurtful. And they do those to protect themselves. That's the shell. That's not how they were created. That's not the divine them. They have created this alter ego of protection to keep themselves from being hurt again. And brothers, we have to realize that the woman is a very emotional creature, not as emotional as us. But wait a minute, let's say not all of us men are emotional. There's a few out there that have these high emotional tendencies. But what I'm saying for the most part, and we have to relate to that and know when to say something, when not to say something, when to back off. But first off, if you want a great woman in your life, you have to be a great man. You have to be an example. Because, like I was saying a week ago, I never had problems with my children's mother with seeing my children, being able to have this. I have always had the time to spend time with my children without interference because my mindset wasn't negative towards them in that way. I had an expectation of them, and they had an expectation of me. You can call them and ask them, listen, will Akiem take care of business when it comes to things that need to be done? Yeah, they can rely on me. Now, they might say some other things. They might have another opinion about other ways, because I do have some ways that I'm working on, now. Not tomorrow, now. But I'm reliable, dependable, and always looking out for the best interests of those around me, even when they don't think I'm doing that. Sometimes I got to be not so passionate and forceful with it, And sometimes I can go and get deep. Hey, this is it. And I got to be mindful. My voice is heavy, and that can be construed as being pushy. But what I'm saying is, peace to that brother for what he did, but that was, I'm not going to repeat that word. That was a sucker move. I'm going to put it like that. Peace to him, though. I have to be like, forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. Peace to everybody. Peace, blessings, and prosperity. That's the only thing I'm sending out. But at the same time, I got to check you. Don't come over here faking and going over there speaking different. Yes. And that's all I listen to. Because something said listen and I listen. There you go. All right. I got a great show for y'all today. Two things. We're going to talk about that IRS code 26 U.S.C. section 6020. But before I do that, let me make the announcement. Saturday, Michigan, Prosperity Nationality Seminar. If you can make it, I would appreciate it. If you can make it, you'll be doing yourself a great favor. I got great information. I actually added on some information that I've been studying. I took another look at the passport application, and something opened up to me while I was helping somebody else. Something just popped out. I'll break that down in the seminar. My son is coming with me. We're both coming in. I got to bring him with me and bring him up in this information so that he can be a teacher and a leader of the people that he come in contact with. Try to reach them younger folks and older folks too. Tonics are available on my website, Akiem.com. Go there and make your order. Supreme Cleanse, Supreme Candida Cleanse, River of Life, all of these things that's going to bring you into good health. The other thing is, I got this new thing I want to implement, and that is all of those that want great things for you, for yourself, you would give me your name and what you're trying to achieve. And in my meditations and prayers, I'm going to pray for you to get those things. What does the Bible say? Whenever two touch and agree, there I will be. So I'm going to help you get what you want. So you just got to tell me on the show. So press that one. Tell me what you want, your name, and I'm going to put you on my list of people that I'm going to be thinking about bringing forth the things that you desire. We all need help, because I know some of you guys are in the house and you're alone. You're by yourself. You want to do great things, but you're around a bunch of negative people. So the least I can do is give you a positive show, and also after the show, keep you on my mind and send you positive vibes, positive energy. So I got a book dedicated. It's called The Prosperity Book. That's my book. All of the things and wishes that people want is going into this book, and it's going to be dated. It says write the vision down. I'm writing my vision down, and I'm writing yours down too. I got a special guest on coming in. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but a lot of y'all know who he is. It's a privilege to know this brother. We lost touch for a while because there was some contention some time ago. We ironed that out like men do. We talked about it, and we continued our conversation like we never stopped talking to each other. That's what men do. That's the men that I know do. We reach out, hey, man, you got beef with me? And if he says yes, we iron it out. That's how we do it. That's how we build nations. That's how governments work. You see? We want a real right republic. Us men, we got to start working on our being honorable, being able to talk to each other, forgive each other, move on. Most of all, love and respect each other. All right? But before I bring him in, it's 7:49. So what I'm going to do is teach on this 26 U.S.C. 6020, and then I'm going to bring him in the 8 o'clock hour because, my daughter calls at 8 o'clock, and there's no stopping me from taking that phone call. Y'all already know that. All right? Let's go. U.S.C. 26 U.S.C. section 6020. It's a real short lesson. I just want you to notice something about this. you know, guys, I help people with IRS issues, and lately I've been taking people into court and to help them with these issues. So, and we getting really good success. You know, I use the Constitution. Now, the method that I use came from another group of people, but they use codes and statutes. You know, I give credit where I get information from. But they didn't use the Constitution. And I had to revamp this method with the Constitution, and the results are phenomenal. But anyway, let's read this. U.S.C. Title 26, the Internal Revenue Code, 6020. And it says, preparation of a return by the Secretary. If any person shall fail to make a return required by this title or by regulations prescribed thereunder, but shall consent to disclose all information necessary for the preparation thereof, then and in that case, the Secretary may prepare such return, which being signed by such person may be received by the Secretary as return of such person. Now, did y'all catch that double talk? Let me read it again. Let me check the chat real quick. Let me read it again. Because there was some double talk in there. It says, preparation of return by the Secretary. If any person shall fail to make a return required by this title or by regulations prescribed thereunder, comma, but shall consent to disclose all information necessary for the preparation thereof. What does thereof mean? Thereof. Of the thing just mentioned. So just mentioned, they said that person must consent to disclose all information necessary for the preparation thereof of such return that has not been filed, or make a return. So if you read this and you don't understand what they're saying, you would think the Secretary will have to make a tax return for you if you fail to make one. But it says no. That person has to consent for the Secretary to do it. It says thereof, then, and in that case, the Secretary may prepare such return, which, being signed by such person, and the person has signed it, may be received by the Secretary as return of such person. Now, here's my point. They tell you you didn't do your taxes, so they prepare a return for you. When did you consent to that? Number one. Number two, when did you sign it? But they got people paying taxes on assessed with tax returns that they never signed or consented for them to do. Let's keep going. B, execution of return by Secretary. Authority of Secretary to execute return. If any person fails to make any return required by any internal revenue law or regulation made thereunder at the time prescribed, let's go to thereunder. You got to look these things up. Thereunder. In accordance with the thing mentioned. In accordance with the thing mentioned. So, here we go. Let's read it again. Any return so made, wait a minute. If any person fails to make any return required by any internal revenue law or regulation made thereunder at the time prescribed therefore, or makes willfully or otherwise a false or fraudulent return, the Secretary shall make such return from his own knowledge and from such information as he can obtain through testimony or otherwise. So they need testimony or otherwise. But what is otherwise? That's very vague. 2, status of person. Any return so made and subscribed by the Secretary shall be prima facie good and sufficient for all legal purposes. So A says you need consent and you need to sign it. Now, here's the most important part of this law. Now, most people would think that, well, we all know these laws apply to U.S. citizens. A 1040 is for a U.S. citizen or a non-resident alien, right? Okay. Let's click the authorities. Title 27, alcohol, tobacco products, and firearms. So the authorities of this law is under the alcohol, tobacco products, and firearms, ATF. So when did you participate in anything that had to do with alcohol, tobacco products, and firearms? Because they're saying this law is under the authority of this title, 27. Manufacturers, excise taxes, firearms, and ammunition, and 27 CFR Part 70, Procedure Administration. See how they got you? See, they're trying to enforce tax laws under the authority of the ATF. Something you've never been involved in. See the fraud? That's why it's very important for me to read that, so that you guys don't get bamboozled into believing these things apply to you. They apply to you if you're a U.S. citizen, number one, resident, non-resident alien, number two, and number three, if you operate in a business under the ATF, that's under that jurisdiction. You see? All right, there it is. That's what I wanted to share with you about that. It was a very short lesson. What I'm going to do is take a short break. My daughter's going to call in about 4 minutes or so. And while I'm waiting on that, because I don't want to, you know what? I'm going to take a quick phone call until she calls. You know, we flowing here. Then we're going to go to our special guest. I'm announcing when I open his line up. If you're there, special guest, press the 1 button. 510-447. 510-447. Peace. You there? Well, I'll come back to you when you're ready. 917-297. Is something wrong with my phone line?
Hello.
Okay. About to say.
Hello?
917-297.
Yes, hello?
I'm here. I
Hello?
can hear you.
Hey,
Hello.
How you doing? Yeah, I hear you.
All
How
right.
you doing?
You got me?
First
Okay,
and foremost,
good.
Yeah, I got you. First and foremost, I just want to say I'm really proud of what you're doing and everything that you are doing for the people and, you know, helping us stay knowledgeable of everything and doing everything you can. I really want to say thank you for that.
You're welcome. Peace, brother. I thank you for that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I have a problem. I would say
wait. Hold on.
I'm going
through the
through
rules, right? You said something
that's
positive,
what I'm
but
saying.
I need to hear something positive about your life, you personally.
What?
I forgot
All right.
to break the ground rules down. But go ahead.
All right. No. So with something positive about my life, recently I just helped my mom get a condo in Florida that she wanted. So I helped her sign for that. I co-signed for her, and I put up some of the money for her to get that because my mom been there for me for forever, and I give God the praise because without him that wouldn't be able to happen. So
wow, that's great, man, that you did that. That's good. Excellent.
Yes, my mom been there
positive,
for me.
Man.
Yes, my mom been there for me since I was a child, and I was hard headed. I got in a lot of trouble.
Since you was in her womb, since the very beginning.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so a trial and tribulation that I'm going through right now.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. Let me take this call. This is my daughter. You stand by.
Okay.
I'm gonna take her.
Problem.
Okay. All right. Hang on.
No problem.
All right, brother, I'm back. Now, what you were saying, what you going through?
All right. So I was listening to what you said Tuesday. Last week, Tuesday, you said something, and I was trying to get through to you last Tuesday, but for some reason I didn't know I had to press 1, so I wasn't able to get to you. But I was
right, yeah. I know you want to talk when you press 1. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you said something last week, which I've been trying to fight for a while now. It's something that I'm having with. So I get a benefit from Social Security, which is disability. Okay. I get a check for disability. So I went to Social Security about 4 months ago. I went inside and I told Social Security, listen, I don't want to receive these benefits. I don't want them anymore. Take me off. Don't send me any more checks. So they said to me, well, if we take you off, you're going to have to pay us all the money that we gave you. And the money that they given me was over like $180,000 or something. They said or $50,000. So they said I would have to pay all of that back before they can take me off. So I'm just trying to find out
why do you want to come off? What's making you want to come off that disability if you qualify for it?
Well, my thing is, I wanted. I already have my SPC filed already, and you said something that I've been hearing for a while, that you can't take a benefit from the government but yet claim that you want to be, independent, or you secure party creditor or something of that nature.
You didn't hear me say that. You didn't hear me say that like that.
No, I didn't hear. I'm not saying I heard you say it like that.
You heard other people say that like that.
Like that, but I did hear you say that you can't. But I did hear you said that you can't accept the benefit. So I don't want to do both. It's either you hot or you cold. I believe you said something like that. So I mean, I know I fit it, but I don't want to accept any benefits at all from the government. Period. In the story. So I want to know, what can I do to actually fix that?
Okay. Before I answer that, I have to ask you some fact-finding questions. Why don't you want to take that benefit from the government?
Well, it's my opinion, if I take a benefit from the government, then that will my inalienable rights. I can't claim these rights. Is because that will substitute. It's like, how can I claim these rights, but yet I'm receiving a benefit? And if they give you a benefit, then you can no longer say that, you are a free man or a nationalist or anything of that nature. That's just my opinion. I don't know if I'm saying it right or.
Now I understand. I knew that's what you were going to say, but I needed to make sure that that's what you was going to say. I didn't want to assume. Okay, let me give you a dose of reality here. Okay? Before I say what I'm going to say, what are you going to do to support yourself if you don't get this benefit?
Well, I am working construction right now, but I say in the next 6 to 8 months, I'm quitting because I'm buying some property right now. Me and my uncle, we're about to open a construction company together.
You're going into real estate.
I'm going into real estate and opening my own construction company with my uncle. Actually, we in the midst of doing that now and getting our paperwork done.
Excellent. Okay, I'm glad to hear you say that. All right. Now, let me clear up what you were saying about receiving a benefit. What I was talking about, people are doing tax returns like 1040s and wanting to be a national at the same time. And that's why I read that form. You can't be a national and do a 1040 at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You can't claim the nationality because on that form, that's for U.S. citizens. It says it's for them, not for nationals. That's what I was talking about. Now, when it comes to disability benefits, that's a little different. It is a benefit, but it's a little different because you're getting that benefit because you're disabled for some reason. And you can be a national and receive that. You can take the checks and put it into your irrevocable trust account. You got to remember, the illegus is the one that's getting that check. You are the one who controls that check in that account, whatever. But you can still get that money and be a national.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea I could do that.
You can change your status. Now, SPC, which is Secure Party Creditor Process, is not a process that I endorse because I had so many people who have done it and I haven't seen any results from it at all.
Okay.
So I don't even, that to me, you doing that doesn't, that doesn't say anything. But now I would tell you this. When you told me that y'all open up a real estate company, construction company, and doing all of that, if that's what you're going to do instead of getting the benefits, that's great. Then you don't need those benefits. If you're doing it for that, fine. But don't do it because you heard somebody about this process of SPC. And people are telling me if you get these benefits, you can't be a national. First of all, you need to have them show you the rules on that, what they really mean by that. Because nationals get benefits. They have special benefits just for nationals. One of them is when people change their status as a national on the passport process that I teach and help people do, student loans get discharged automatically. There's no paperwork or fancy things they got to do. It just happens automatically. You see? So it happened for my son last week. It happened for another one of the callers. $30,000 worth of student loans gone. You see? So that's a benefit. If that's not a benefit, help me understand. If that's not a benefit, that's a benefit. It's the type of benefit you're talking about. Here's the benefit that you don't want to be taking. Welfare, food stamps. That's a benefit you don't want to take because you got to give yourself to be totally a ward of the state to get that.
Got you.
You understand?
I got you. So that
Social
means
Security and I cannot, in my right mind, tell people to stop taking their checks without some other avenue for them to go through to make them some money. Oh, you can't be a national. You can't be private if you're taking that. No, you can be private because if you take that money and have it issued in the name into your trust account, you're private. It's going straight into that account. You know, and there's more to it than that. It's just I'm giving you a generalization of what you can do. But what I want you to do, you got to remember, in this game, this information that we're teaching, there's a lot of charlatans, shills. There's a lot of fakers, people who saying they're doing processes that are not doing processes, people who are teaching processes that they've never done. And it's people you would never think would do that, who has done a good job of shielding themselves around honest people and making themselves look like they're honest through other honest people.
Right.
You see? So what I'm trying to tell you is there's people that's telling you all of these things and everything they say they have not done 100%. Okay? That's why you don't see certain processes on my website anymore. There's specific things you will not see because I know now that they didn't do it and there's no proof of them even working. But anyway, what you was going to say?
I said, so because they had sent me something in the mail that if with the Social Security benefit thing that they was cutting it off, and if I don't respond in a certain time, that I'll lose it. With me under that.
Are they cutting it off because of what you said, or are they just cutting it off?
I think they cutting it off. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know why they cutting it off.
If they just cutting it off, and you don't have a problem with them cutting it off, just as long as you don't owe them no money afterwards.
Yeah, but
just make sure you don't have to owe them no money. You know, that's something you're gonna have to. I would call them and ask them why are they cutting it off. Did you fill out papers saying to stop it?
No, I didn't. They said the reason why they was cutting it off because they don't think I'm disabled anymore. So I never challenged it. I just left it as that.
Well, if they're doing it, see, now when they do that and say you're not disabled anymore, they cannot make you go back and pay it. So you're good. But I would confirm that. I would call up and make sure that that's the case. All right?
That I will do.
All right,
I will do that. And I just have one more question for you. One more question. I have one more question for you. Now, I know with the national – all right, real quick. The national passport. I did my passport already. I did it the way someone said, how you check off the no citizen.
Okay.
Huh? I got my passport done already.
You did it through some other process. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you check off you're not a U.S. citizen, the address, how you put it a certain way,
I don't
things
need
like
to
that.
hear all the details. What's the question?
Oh, okay.
What's the question?
All right. So my question is, I would like to do that through you and pay for you to do that for me, because I know you said you pay to do the whole process if I have to pay you. So I would like to do that. And how would I be able to do that?
Is that you who sent me those emails yesterday? Did you send me those emails yesterday? Are you the one who sent me those emails yesterday?
Is it under Moses Bethune? If it's not Moses Bethune,
I don't remember that name.
No, I didn't send you no email.
Hit me up in the private and we'll discuss that. Hit me up in the private.
Okay. How do I hit you in the private?
Hindsight1027@gmail.com.
Okay.
And leave your telephone number, then I'll call you. All right?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. All right, peace.
All right, peace.
All right. Peace. All right, let me get my my guest on, special guest. I'm going to let him introduce himself. Peace. What's going on, brother?
I give thanks to my ancestors whose blood runs through my veins. I give thanks to my ancestors for elevating me to a higher plane. All praise to the Creator. Peace to the God. What up, yo?
What's going on?
What's up, man? What's up?
Nothing much, man. Everything good, man.
Hey, listen, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I missed this right here, bro. I missed this right here. I'm in the back, like, man. I got my hand raised. You can't see me right now. Oh. Hey, man. Excellent show so far today, man.
If y'all don't know who this is I don't know. I'm gonna call you by what we know you on.
I do it.
Khalifa
I let them know who it is.
Go ahead.
I let them know. Hey, matter of fact, this your boy Khalifa. You know, and we about to get it in, man. We about to go ham on the show with Akiem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's Truth Tuesday, baby. You know what time it is.
Right. This is the host of the Temple of Commerce on Thursday. It used to be the Thursday show here on Hindsight Radio a couple of years back. And I got to talking with him over the weekend. I called him, and we hadn't talked for a long time. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I let a beef that really I wasn't a part of get in between my communication with this brother.
Yes, sir.
You know, me and him we had similar situations going on. And we used to talk every morning, every day.
Every morning.
You know what I'm saying? And I allowed some nonsense to get in the way of our friendship, which I apologize to that brother, and I apologize to everybody publicly that I allowed that to go down like that.
I apologize, too, because it wasn't just you. It take two, you feel me? So I apologize publicly, man. Right. It's real, man. That's what men do. We straighten it all out, and we come on live, and we have a ball. You know what I mean?
Right.
We have a ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. Do you feel me on this manhood thing? That we got to get our act together. We have to start working together, regardless of the differences, regardless of what information came from where. We have to be man enough to allow others to shine when it's their time.
Right. You know,
be happy for them when they do it. Be bigging them up and be there to push them. You know, to help them over. Listen, man, it ain't that many people out there that I know that I can call and I can just talk to from a male perspective.
Right.
It ain't that many people out there that I can build with. And if I lose just one of them, that's a lot.
That's big. That's a major part of your connection.
Right. We can't do this by ourselves. We can't.
Bro, this ain't too real.
You know? We can't. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying, this radio station right here is going to continue to be dedicated to positive information, real information, and improving our manhood, becoming real men. Because, of course, in this society, we have not been taught properly how to interact with each other. So we got to get rid of that programming and take on a new programming. That's why I play every night like I do. Yeah. That's why I play to program our mind. Because if I can get to the mind, everything else is going to fall into place. You know?
All day, man.
Ain't that what everybody else is doing? You know? Trying to program our minds to something negative. But, man, what you been up to, man? We brought you on here because you're doing some big things. This brother is doing some things. I'm going to let you tell it. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, first of all, man, I got to give thanks to Akiem, man, for giving me my first shot on the radio at Hindsight Radio. You heard me? Listen, man, I am so honored to be back on Hindsight. This is where I started at, y'all. This is where I started at. So, man, I'm super excited to be over here with Akiem. Akiem started this station in 2012. I remember when he did one of the first shows when he had the doctor on, man, and you know what I'm saying, I was on listening. I was like, man, I'm about to be a part of this. This what I'm about to be a part of? Man, I was so excited to just be a part of what was getting ready to go down at Hindsight, man. So I'm super excited to be back talking to you all straight from Hindsight Radio. You know what I'm saying? I just love the name. The name just sounds so right. You know what I'm saying? Hindsight Radio right now, man. You know?
The ancestors gave me that name. That's why Hindsight's not going anywhere. We here forever.
That's the start of it, man. And I want to give a shout out to you and your daughter, man, because y'all been doing the same exact thing since I've known you. Since I've known you, your daughter's been calling you at 8 o'clock. Since I've known you, she's been calling at 8 o'clock, man. And so that just tells you the power of consistency. We got to have some consistency in our life in certain things that we do. And I see that with Akiem and his daughter, man, and I say, man, that is super powerful. That is totally consistent with what he's been doing since I've known him. So, man, super shout out to you and your little princess for keeping that rocking. You feel me? That's hot.
That's right. I remember when we came to Florida, you had your mom and all of them help me watch it while we was at the seminar.
It's called like family, bro. It's called family, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You take the drop off, and she was good. And he did his part over there at the seminar, man, with no issues, no worries, because he knew that his daughter was amongst family. And she was good.
Right.
Good
and I forgot to ask you, how's your mom and dad doing? I remember, when I met them and everything, good people.
Yeah, they're awesome, bro. They're doing great, man. I'm glad you asked.
Yeah. How about your brother?
Oh, yeah, he good. Matter of fact, my brother is running my Tallahassee office in what I do. You know what I'm saying? The business that I'm running right now. So he up in Tallahassee.
Business segue. Go ahead and talk about what do you do? What is it you're doing now?
Absolutely, man. Let me make sure before I do that, I got to get a positive thing in my life, man, because I got to stay consistent.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the show, man.
We got to talk. That's why I got to hear that positive. Go ahead.
Play with this? No, man. The one positive thing that I can mention is several. I can talk forever about me and my daughter, but it's several. The one positive thing I can mention, though, is I don't have to answer to nobody. I get to wake up and be where I want to be because that's where I want to be. Why? Because I own my own business. Oh,
right.
Listen, that's so powerful and positive. Come on, man.
Right.
Independent of anybody telling me how to move. Now, I got mentors in this game, but to wake up, man, and I can be where I want to be, I set my own schedule, set my own hours. Listen, man, don't underestimate that power. Don't underestimate that power right there, bro. That is super powerful because don't nobody tell me where to go and where I need to be. Unless it's one of my clients,
right.
and I'm saying, yeah, I'll meet you over there. Yeah, I'll go with you. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So that's
where you and I
positivity.
have we both don't have we control our day. We have control of our time. You know,
got to be able to control your day. So what I do, man, is totally awesome, man. Basically, what I'm doing, I have my own financial services company. You know, but it's bigger than that, man. It's not even just about finances. It ain't about mutual funds and insurance, and it ain't about that. Listen, what I'm doing is super spiritual. It's a spiritual movement to take back what we have lost. We have lost our way in business, and we don't have anything to show for it as a people. We don't have anything to show for it, so we gotta sit down together at the round table and figure out where we lost it at. And the one thing I found out is most people stop doing business. Because when we got on this mission, man, listen, whatever you focus on, that's what's going to expand. And and I ain't saying everybody did this. I know when we got on this mission, we started focusing on court cases and things like that. And you know what I noticed?
Right.
Everybody started having court cases, even people who weren't trying to.
Because the energy, the focus is there. Everybody wanted to get to the court case so they could fight it. Yeah, you're right. Good.
Yeah, everybody wanted to go prove themselves. There was the proving grounds. Like, I'm studying. I got to show forth my study skills, so I got to go to court. And we was going in like crazy, going to court, doing all kind of stuff. But that's really not the mission, y'all. The mission really is to do business. It's really to do commerce. Matter of fact, I got to shout out the Temple of Commerce Research and Development team. Oh, yeah, they on. They listening to Truth Tuesday right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
Despite what people have said, that is a real live team. That's real. That's not just something that's being said. But go ahead.
No, that's super real. They still researching and developing right now. But yeah, man. So what I do, man, is I go in and I help people restructure what they have done financially. You know, I know it's people out there say it ain't no money, but listen, man, stop playing with this. Everybody who website you go on, they take what for their templates and things? They take what? Money. So it is money. It's a public side and a private side to money. But all I know is you got to have it in order to get anything you want in this world. So if I'm playing Monopoly, I got to use what they playing Monopoly with. And they play Monopoly with Monopoly money. If I'm playing Monopoly, I better have all the Monopoly money I can get. Well, we're playing in this arena, so we need what they call greenbacks. That was the original name of it. That green stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That fiat. You know what I mean? You got to have that. Don't let nobody fool you. Don't let them fool you. No. You can't let them fool you now. Don't let them fool you.
I can't walk in the store with a gold bar and buy nothing.
And you can't get
I got to
a
have
thing.
greenback.
Hey, Akiem, how they gonna give you change, bruh?
Right. Shoot, it's getting to the point they don't even want the greenbacks. They want the plastic. You know?
Listen, they want the digits. They want the digits because it's about technology. So you got to have the digits or you got to have the green stuff. Come on, man. That's just what it is. So when we go sit down with people, man, what we have found out is that the banks, see, the first thing I do is when I sit with somebody, Akiem, I teach them how money works. And banks and credit unions and institutions like that have been taking advantage of us. You know what I'm saying? They give us historically low rates of returns on our money. So when we take our money to the bank, what do you think the bank do with our money, Akeem? I know you know. But to the listeners out there, what do you think the bank do with your money?
They fractionalize it. They make money off the money you give them. they make more money.
Listen, they make money off of your money. But most people think they tie that money up and put it in a vault in the bank and just hold it for you until you come back to get it. Nah, it don't work like that. No, they take your money and they loan it out to the global economy on credit cards, student loans, mortgages, car loans. And they make money off of your money. You see what I'm saying? And when they make money off of your money and they put your money back into your account, do they usually put more back with it?
Oh, no. Oh, you know what? They do put more back in it, but you don't see it.
It'd be like 36 cents dividend money.
Sub-account. No, I'm talking about the sub-account. They got sub-account, which is on everybody's agreement that they don't tell you about. That's where all that little extra money is being played with.
Yeah, I'm talking about what we can actually see. What we can actually see.
Yeah,
see we can't see the sub-account. You know what I'm saying? That's for superior eyes only. But in your account, your bank account that we're talking about, they don't put more back. You might get a 36-cent dividend. Come on, man. Now, let me ask you a question. If you're looking to retire and you're putting all your money into this account, how you going to do it? That's why majority of Americans have to go back to work after retirement. Listen, check me out. I know ain't nobody get to age 65 and say, man, I can't wait till I get to 65 so I can go work at Walmart. Ain't nobody saying that. But why so many do it? Why so many do it?
They do it because they need the money and for benefits.
Because nobody never gave them an opportunity to sit down with a professional and really get their game plan in order. See, that's our problem. We don't have no game plan for what we're getting ready to go do. So when you start, so when you put the money back when they put the money back into your bank account, listen, man, they ain't putting nothing back with it. So what we teach people to do is to bypass the middleman. The middleman is who? It's the bank. It's the bank.
Right.
How is that the middleman? Because you take your money to the bank, and then the bank take your money to the global economy and invest it. The bank make money with your money, and then they take your money and give it back to you with little return on your money. So you doing business with the bank, but the bank ain't doing business with you. Come on, man. Right. This is the real deal. It's the real deal right here. This is why we getting screwed out of our money. Because we think we're getting something by having our money in the bank and we ain't getting nothing. It's the real deal right here.
You're right.
Now watch this.
Right.
Now watch this, Akeem. So, anybody seen the movie American Gangster with Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
I know y'all have. I know y'all have. We some ballers over here. We got to see that kind of movie. Listen, what is the most powerful thing Denzel did in that movie, bro?
He went straight to the source. He went straight to the source.
See, Akiem be on game, man. Akiem be up on. He can't fool Akiem. Right,
he went straight to the source. He bypassed all of it and went straight to the source.
Straight. Yeah. Listen, he bypassed all the mobsters in New York, and he went straight to Genghis Khan or wherever it was, China. Let's just say China. He went straight over there and got it straight from the person who was producing it. Why? So he cut out all the middlemen. So when that work came back, I know we're talking about something lower level, but it's a principle here.
Not only did he cut out all the middlemen, the product he got was superior than everyone else's.
It was superior. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Ken. It's superior. When you cut out the middleman, when you know what you're doing, and you go straight to the source, and you cut the middleman out, you can get a superior product. And that's what we're talking about. We got to get people back to having a diversified portfolio. And most people don't have that right now. And, I know the brother was on talking about, he was gonna quit his job and go into real estate. And and that's awesome that you got a game plan.
No, he was gonna give up his benefits. He was getting that disability. He was giving that up.
Right.
He's going to real estate and construction.
Yeah, one thing you want to make sure you got is steady income. And you don't want to give up steady income to go after income that you haven't received.
Yeah, I had to make sure he wasn't giving it up for these bootleg processes that people be preaching on, thinking they're going to make all this money doing that. You know, you got to remember, a lot of this stuff people teaching is not real. It's all pie in the sky ideas. You know.
Right. So yeah, man, this the deal. You know, it's a movement to get people to invest their money in the right place. So one of the places I have people divert. So first of all, I like to go to I like to look up words, because you got to have a diversified portfolio. I know people hear that all the time, but I used to hear it too, but I really didn't know what it means. So I got to go to that, and I'm about to show you what that really means. Let me give you the definition on diversified portfolio. Okay? Matter of fact, all right, so diversity is to enlarge or vary the range of products or the field of operation of a business. So it's to enlarge or vary the range of products or the field of operation of a business. So when you talk about diversifying your portfolio, you got to branch out. You got to vary the output. You got to expand, enlarge your operation, extend operations, spread one's wings, broaden one's horizons. You got to expand. Most people think when you diversify, you're going to cut it up in small pieces. No, you're going to expand this thing and spread out. So that's diversify. Now, what's a portfolio? Let's go to a portfolio right quick. A portfolio is a range of investments held by a person or organization. So you got to diversify your portfolio. You're going to need some real estate in your mix. You're going to need some stocks, some bonds. You're going to need some mutual funds. You're going to need all of these different things in your mix in order to diversify your portfolio. Most people are not doing that, so therefore, listen, man, I mean, I can only go with the numbers. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. But the numbers say that about 60% of Americans, when they retire, they either dead broke, they're dependent on someone else, or they have to go back to work. Now that's just the numbers right there. I can't change them. That's the real numbers, and it's over 60%. But they have to go back to work. They're either dead broke or they're dependent on somebody else to take care of them. Man, we got to get out of that, yo, because we got Hindsight Radio that's going to give us the real knowledge. That's going to teach us the real deal. You see what I'm saying? So
it's all linking up different businesses, man, to work together. Now, what you're doing, right,
talk to me.
This lines up with what we was talking about. Can a person have a trust and get this set up in a trust name?
Absolutely. Listen, that's when I teach people how to build a financial house, right? Let me give you the game plan on a financial house, and you're going to see how I line up exactly with what you just said, Akiem. So when you build a house, Akiem, what's the first part of a house that's built?
The foundation. The
foundation. Why? Because that's the strongest part. If the foundation is weak, everything will fall apart. Come on, bro. So the foundation of
before they put anything on it.
Right. So the foundation for any family's financial game plan is life insurance. See, most people they depending on having a cookout. and saying, man, we're going to pass this hat round. We got to collect because we ain't had none. See, man, we got to get away from that kind of garbage. That's ridiculous. It only costs $30, $40 a month to have some. Why we don't have it? Listen, and watch this. Or most people are using what they call it. What's the little? Oh, GoFundMe. GoFundMe is not life insurance. You know
right, to pay for funerals, and they barely get enough with that GoFundMe stuff.
Come on, man. What are we doing as a
that's how
people?
my cousin financed his wife financed his funeral through GoFundMe, and that still wasn't enough.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to tell you. We're setting ourselves up for failure because we won't take the time out to pay just a few. Listen, it's pennies on the dollar to have a proper life insurance to be able to protect your family. It's pennies on the dollar.
That's something important, right? Okay, you buy the life insurance, but people don't realize you buy the life insurance in the trust name, and it's cheaper. Some people say it's about 20% cheaper to buy life insurance through a trust than buying it individually with your social or whatever you're going to use.
Right. But I don't care how you buy it, you just need it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
right.
If you living right now, one thing you're gonna do is you're gonna pass to the next level. So I'm gonna give you an example of why that's important.
That's a guarantee.
It's guaranteed. Listen, you can't get out of this thing, Akiem. You can't get out of this thing alive.
Nope.
So watch this.
Everybody fighting to stay alive.
Right.
That's inevitable.
Come on, bro. Now watch this though.
Right.
It was a country in China. I can't think of the name of the country, but I did the research on them. It was a poor country. But one thing that the leader of that country, see, that's why leadership is very important. You got to have the right leadership, and they could take you to a whole nother plateau. Well, the leader of that country, even though it was super poor, he said, well, listen, everybody got to die. He said, we're going to get life insurance on everybody in the country. Akiem,
right. I mean, they're doing that right here in this country.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Don't realize it. They got life insurance on your butt. You don't
Come
know.
on, bro. Hey, listen, Walmart got life insurance on people, and they don't even work there no more. I got the article right now. I'm going to send it to you, Akiem. They got it on them, and they don't even work there no more. They still got it. But what I'm saying that to say this, the foundation of any family's financial game plan is life insurance. And you got to have the right type of life insurance. You want to have term. You don't want to have whole life. You don't want universal life. You don't want index universal life. All that is garbage because it's too expensive and it got too many fees for what you're trying to do. It's too expensive and it got too many fees for what you're trying to do. So anyway, once you get your life insurance and the foundation in place, now you got to go and open up the trust. Or if you don't get a trust, you got to have a will. You got to have one or the other, because if you don't, then guess who got a trust or a will for you? United States.
The government.
The government. They're going to have you in probate.
That's opened up when you're born. They got insurance on that.
Right. So they're going to have you in probate, what I call probation. And it's going to be there. You're going to be in there until the lawyers get their half. So they get their half. So they get their half. You're going to be in probate court. So we got to eradicate going through probate court and have a trust set up so the trust give instructions on what you need to do to be able to pass this money to the next generation. You know what I'm saying? Because it teaches us in the Bible that a good man leave an inheritance for his children's children. My question is, how many people have been left an inheritance, and what are you doing to be able to leave one?
See, not too many people that I know are leaving enough money behind that it's generational. They leave a little bit of money here and there, but Nothing generational.
We're talking about building generational wealth for the listen, my daughter is set for life. If anything happened to me, she's set. I'm getting with a king right now to get my trust set up. I got a will, but I want to trust. You know what I'm saying? My will keep my money out of probate. Trust me. It'll keep it out of probate because I am giving instructions on what I want to happen. But what I want is a trust. And me and the king getting together on building up the trust, man.
The tax liabilities that are created from passing on wealth to the beneficiaries. You see?
Yes, sir.
So, because a lot of times you can get a lot of money, but the government going to get a lot of it once you do those taxes.
Listen, the government is going to get 33% of it.
Right. If you pass it through a trust. Yeah, they're taking their 33 off the top.
Right.
Yeah.
And you say you pass it through the trust and what? Go ahead.
You pass it on to an irrevocable trust, they don't have those tax liabilities.
Come on, man. That's what
it's not taxed.
Listen, man, this is the power right here. Listen, you got, in order to leave an inheritance or to leave something behind for your family, your children, you got, listen, the Bible didn't just say a man. It said a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. I ain't no religious guy, but I love the principles that's laid out in the Bible. And that's a principle. Right. And we're supposed to follow that principle to the utmost. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm looking to do. So therefore I'm heavily invested in these different things that I'm talking about right now. Because it's a spiritual aspect to everything that we do. This thing is spiritual. This ain't physical. It ain't physical that I'm leaving this. No, it's a spiritual thing. I'm connected because my granddaddy, I talked about this on my show a couple of different times. My granddaddy left land for us. Right. So my granddaddy left an inheritance for his children's children. I'm still eating off the land he left right now. That's big to me. That's big to me. In Crawfordville, Florida, my granddaddy left bukus of land down there. My aunt got land. My daddy got land. Everybody got land. Come on, man. Go ahead, King.
I tell you right now, that's most likely, highly likely, it's an irrevocable trust that set that land up.
Say it again.
I'm saying that land is probably in an irrevocable trust because you can't sell it. You only pay the taxes on it. You can make improvements. So I know that's in an irrevocable trust.
Hey, King, you must, man. Did you read our information, man? God damn. Listen, let me tell you what my granddaddy left, bro.
That's how our ancestors set it up. That's how they set it up back in them days.
Listen, my granddaddy had it that you can't sell the property unless you sell it to a family member.
There you go. That's irrevocable.
Come on, man. Now you just gave me the game on the irrevocable thing. Oh my Lord. Come on, man.
Right. You were looking for it, but your family got one the whole way. That you got
the whole time, man. Come on, bro. Listen, this thing is real, man.
We called it air property. That's what we called it. But for it to become air property, it had to be placed in a trust and then filed down at the county.
Come on, man. Now watch this, King. So once we get the foundation in place, you really can't protect your life. So it ain't no such thing as life insurance. It's really income protection. You're protecting the income that you bring into your family for years and years and years to come. So when something happened to you, you're just replacing that income that was coming in from you working. It's through the policy. That's how you get the life insurance. It's income replacement. It's not life insurance, but they call it that. But anyway, so you got to have that. That's the foundation. Then number 2, you got to have the trust or the will in place. And then number 3, you're going to have an emergency fund. You got to have a fund set aside if you lose your job or your business ain't working right now properly. You need to have an emergency fund in place where you can pull money. It need to be 6 months worth of your income in an emergency fund so you can pull money from this fund so that you don't have to go into your long-term investment. You don't have to sell no real estate to go get it done. That's part of your long-term investment. So you want to have your emergency fund so you can pull that money right now. You know what I'm saying? You can pull, and you got 6 months worth. So if a person lost their job, Akiem, in about 6 months' time, they'll find a job. So that's why you say you got to have about 6 months of emergency fund there to support you. And then once you have your emergency fund set up, I'm building your house right now. Just building your house. After you set up the emergency fund, then you got to have your long-term investment. See, this is an account you don't want to touch. You want to accumulate funds in this, and you want to accumulate at a 12% or higher rate of return on your investment. And in a few minutes, I'm about to give you the rules to money. After I build a house, I'm going to give you the rules to money and come back. I'm going to come back to that 12%. But you want to have your long-term investment got to be getting about 12% or higher. And people say, man, where you get 12% from? I ain't never seen that. I'm getting 6 at my job and my 401k, right? So we got these types of things, right? So you want to get about 12% return or better. And then after you do that, if you want to send your children to college, it's cool. You can have a college savings. You know what I'm saying? You can have something set up for your children for college, right? I believe personally that my daughter is going to get a scholarship, and I ain't saving not a dime for college. Because, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. You can do it how you want to. You might want to save for your children's college education. That's cool. Everybody is different. But I ain't saving a dime for her college because she need to be getting a scholarship or she need to be owning her own business. And college set people up to work for other people. It don't teach you how to go into business for yourself. For the majority of time.
And to get in debt at the same time.
And to get in debt. You feel me?
You're forced to go work for other people.
Come on, bro. That's why listen, I told my daughter, we ain't falling for that game. Don't come to me talking about college unless you got a scholarship. You feel me? So she know right now. That's why she got a YouTube channel, and we building up her YouTube channel. She already is working on her business. Yes, sir.
Right.
It's real.
That's cool.
Come on, man. That's the co-host right there, bro. So
that's good.
So once you set up the college fund, then the next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna put the roof on this thing, and you're gonna have your goals and dreams. So now it's time to go after your goals and dreams. But what most people do, Akiem, is they go after the goals and dreams first, and they negate everything that we talked about in the beginning. So their house is turned upside down and inside out, and they don't really know which way to go. So that's why you got to have.
That's
some
why they
clarity.
be trying to discharge the house.
Exactly. and discharge, I ain't never seen discharge work yet. You know, I'm just keeping it 100.
I tried it, it didn't work. Huh? Yeah.
And I tried it I tried it so much, man. I said, man, I'm in the best possible position to discharge, and it still ain't work. And I seen people that know people, and it still ain't work. You see what I'm saying? So I said, well, listen, man, you got to get.
I give you the best
ain't going nowhere.
knowledge myself.
Right.
Myself.
Listen, the debt ain't going nowhere. How you gonna deal with it? It ain't going nowhere. If you don't discharge it, it's still gonna be there. You got to have a method of getting rid of it.
I know that's disappointing to some people. Because there's people out there trying to discharge their house right now or discharge some bills.
Oh, I know.
And I tell y'all, if you listen to me carefully,
Come on, bro.
I had dealt with 2 people last week that did that discharge, and right now they're dealing with fraud charges.
Yes,
So
sir.
just letting y'all know. Leave that alone.
Charges. Listen, listen. Go ahead, King. Go ahead, King.
And I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna be as clear as without. Listen, the very person who taught it didn't even do it. So I'm just putting it out there. There you go.
Hey, that's real though. Hey, but
that's kind of why we where we at right now.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Keem, I went through. I got 2 houses foreclosed on me because I was trying to do discharge. And then when we found out discharge wasn't working, the name that shall not be mentioned told me to do some other stuff. And that ain't work either. And I lost 2 properties trying to listen to somebody else tell me how to work mine. See, you got to realize you got to take this on as a spirit. This is your spiritual battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's your battle. This ain't nobody else's
Sad part
battle.
about that, brother, is this.
Your
this
battle.
is the sad part.
No,
they didn't even do it. They
I
never
know
did
that.
it.
I know. They ain't even do their injunction when I did mine. But
well,
we're
gonna have to take responsibility for that because that's a question we never asked until it was too late. So I'm taking my responsibility on that. I just trusted it. I just trusted.
So yeah. So listen, man. That's the real deal. So that didn't work for me. I lost 2 houses. Listen, I ain't saying this that. Listen, that can't impress you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you the straight up truth. I lost 2 properties, and I was, I'm a real estate guy. You know what I'm saying? When I came in this, I already knew how to do real estate. I was already making money in real estate. So ain't nobody teach me real estate. I already knew how to do it. So once I lost those 2 properties, Akiem, I said, well, I ain't losing no more. I'm going to study this thing like it's nobody's business. So with the help of the Temple of Commerce Research and Development team, I figured out a way to beat the foreclosure. I beat a foreclosure, bro. I actually beat. I had
you told
back,
me that.
Yeah, I had their back against the wall. See, this ain't nothing nobody showed me. I had to go through this. See, certain things you got to go through in life so you can have what? The experience. You got to get the experience. Now I got the experience. Can't nobody tell me nothing about foreclosures no more, nowhere, no how. Because I got the whole game. You feel me? And I'm sitting back like, man, I'm about to kill this thing. So that's what we got to do, man. We got to go through.
People gonna start hitting me up. Oh, I need that brother number. I want to know about foreclosure. They go 1-411 on that. So be careful. You just opened up a can of worms.
My bad. Hey, listen, I'm just getting things. I ain't trying to get
because
that
people
kind of.
Don't realize now. You're gonna have to explain to them how you won that house because it's not like what you're hearing on YouTube or anything like that, so that they can be clear on.
Listen, I went through this thing. I had to fight tooth and nail with these people to win this thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I put it out there when I used to have my show online, the 48 Chambers of Commerce, and we was going through. I was battling foreclosure at the Temple because we called my house where I was living at the Temple. That's where the Temple of Commerce and Research and Development team.
That's when we did the seminars there.
That's when we did the seminars. The team used to meet there, all that, right? So we there, and they start sending letters. Well, let me give you the backdrop. Let me give you the real deal on the whole thing. It was a property that my parents had, and my parents, my mom's mom was sick, and my mom said, "Listen," said, "I'm getting ready to move back to Tallahassee so I can take care of my mom." I said, "I understand. I totally understand that because that's what I would do." She said, well, I'm going to just get this house back to the bank. I said, well, hold on. That ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, Mom. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that right now. Now, I say, sign the house over to me. Now, listen, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing, but I told her, something inside of me say, don't get that shit back to the bank. Let's shoot our shot at it. You know what I'm saying? So they signed the property over to me. They did a quick claim deed over to me. Boom, I took the property and I started working with the property. I started doing all kind of stuff. And the bank didn't pursue me for the first 3 years. They sent us letters, but they ain't pursued me for the first 3 years. I had the property for 6 years with no mortgage payment, no rent, no nothing. Imagine that. So when y'all came, Akiem, it was a property that we weren't paying no rent on, no mortgage or nothing for 6 years. So they in about the about the 4th year, they started sending back letters again. But now I know how to respond to letters now. So I responded to each letter they sent out within 30 days. And now it went to the courts saying, okay, well, we're going to take this thing to court. So they brought me into court. The first time I went into court, I was nervous. I didn't know that because I had never been about what I was going for. I was nervous. They basically kind of ran through me in that first case. I said, well, shit, that ain't go too well. You know? I said, I got to get my game up. You know what I mean? So you got to recognize when you got to get your game up. Don't be playing with this like you're good, but you really ain't. See, I knew I wasn't good because I saw what just happened to me. So I said, man, I got to get my game up. And I got my game up. I started studying. And one thing I went into, me and the Temple of Commerce Research and Development team, we went into the statutes. We said, man, I bet you there's some remedy for foreclosures in the statutes. And we found it. We said, uh-oh, we got it, y'all. We got it. This is it. This is what they're supposed to do. And I bet you I put the whole house on it that they didn't do any of this. And so when I went to court the next time, I was prepared. Why? Because I had been with the research and development team, and we had went over everything that we found in the statutes. And we said, okay, this is what you're going to present to them when you get there. Bro, when I read this stuff off to them, and then I had a power of attorney to be able to speak for my dad because my dad was not in the best condition. I put the power of attorney in, and the lady said, well, this is the judge. She said, well, this is a correct power of attorney. I'm going to let him speak. And the other attorney was like, you going to let him speak? What? Like, yeah. Boom. They allowed me to speak, bro. And I read my paperwork. I didn't try to talk off my head. I read my paperwork that I had put together. Me and the Temple of Commerce Research and Development team, we put it together. And boom, I read it, and the lady was like, wow. The judge. Let me just call her the judge. The judge was like, wow, okay. She was kind of thrown off because I read everything that was in the statutes, but I put it kind of in our own words, but she knew what I was talking about because they're supposed to do an audit. There's certain things they're supposed to do, y'all, in a foreclosure. And they're supposed to present these things to you, and they're supposed to be able to present it if you ask for it. Most people don't even know to ask for it. Oh, yeah. So we asked for it. I asked for it in the audio. I got the whole audio file, everything from my show because I played it live I recorded what I did when I went in the courtroom. She kicked me out because they didn't want to deal with the real. And so when they kicked me out, they said that I lost the case. So when you lose a case in Florida, you got 30 days to appeal the case. So I waited to the 29th day to appeal that case. But on the 18th day, They sold the property. Uh-oh. Y'all fucking. Y'all just fucked up. Y'all just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all messed up, man. Excuse my language, but y'all just messed up. You feel me? Y'all just messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all sold the property, and I'm still in it, but I'm still in my 30 days of appeal? Oh, my Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So the clerk of the court sold the property to this company. So the lady who they sold it to this company, right, Akiem? And the lady, they sent the lady to my house and knocked on my door. And she was like, sir, how you doing? My name is whatever she said. I'm here. I just wanted to ask you a question. When are you going to move? Because we just bought the property. I said, what? Excuse me? You did what? She said, yeah, we bought the property. I said, ma'am, there's no way. I said, my property isn't for sale. How did you buy this property? I said, you got it. I said, you need to check your paperwork because your paperwork can't be correct because my property ain't for sale. And she went through her paperwork. She was like, no, this it right here. I said, well, listen, whoever sold you this property, you need to go and get your money back ASAP. She was like, what do you mean? I said, because this property is still in appeals court. See, I put my appeals on the 29th day. Oh, yeah. Don't play with me. See, this is chess, not checkers. It's chess, not checkers. I put it in on the 29th day, Akiem. And now that, guess what happened at the appeals court? In the district court of appeals. They said, oh, we grant your appeal. Uh-oh. Y'all fucked up. Y'all done messed up. So, boom. So, now I'm in the appeals court, and I don't really know how to really move in appeals court, so I need time to stay. The first thing I learned is how to stall the case. You got to learn how to stall the case, man. So I learned how to do continuous and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And so I stalled the case out, and then I was able to find out what to do. I said, oh, now I know what to do. I found out that I had did some things on that case, in that property, where they couldn't move. I had a certain lien that they couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do nothing with. And they used to call me, threatening me. Y'all know how y'all creditors call y'all and threaten y'all. Hey, you need to pay the money, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? You need to do this. And then one day they called me and say, sir? I said, uh-oh. I hear a different language they're speaking. They're calling me sir. This ain't normal. It's out of the ordinary. Why you calling me sir? I said, excuse me, what's going on? They realized they couldn't move because the lien that I had put in effect, they couldn't do nothing with it. Because I had did a correct lien, Akiem. Oh my Lord! But so
basically, you had put a lien for doing improvements on the property.
I had did a lien.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it was. It was a couple of different things. You know, it was a couple of different things I had did with a lien. You know, and they couldn't move because of what I had done. Now, these things were done out of experience, out of experimentation. I had never did it before. But I said, well, I'm reading it right. Let me do it just like this. And it worked out perfect. And they couldn't move. And I ended up, so now they ended up coming to me and saying, we want to buy the property from you. I said, well, y'all ain't talking my numbers. Y'all ain't talking my numbers yet. But this time they was talking my numbers. Why? Because they realized they couldn't move without me. I said, oh, I should have asked for bigger numbers. I should have asked for more money, King. But, you know, it's out of experience. And I got...
At the end of the day, you was able to make some money, got you some money out of the deal. Didn't play the mortgage for 6 years. And got some money out of the deal.
King, the only reason I sold the property is because the plumbing messed up over there. And I really believe that when I was gone from the property, they sent somebody over and jacked up my plumbing. That's just how I believe. That's how I feel. You feel me? And so they took my, my plumbing messed up. It started backing up all over the whole house. I'm like, damn, just all of a sudden, like, this what's happening? They did something, bro. I mean,
they did something down at the street level.
I couldn't do nothing about it. So all I could do was I said, well, listen, it's time to sell. Nah, because I called my own plumber out, and the plumber said, man, it's going to be this number. I said, well, shit, it ain't worth that, So I said, well, listen. I called them and was like, hey, listen, man, me and my family, see, I put it on the family. Me and my family ready to, we want to go ahead and sell y'all this property back, and we want to go ahead and move forward. Okay? And they came with a bogus number. We was like, nah, that ain't the number. This is the number. We sent the number over to them. He was like, well, I got to ask my buyer. I was like, you can ask who you want to ask. This the number.
Right.
So I'm playing hardball, but I know I got to sell because the plumbing messed up. You feel me? And they came back and they said they okayed my number. So that's what made me know that my number was too low. Because they came back and okayed.
Right.
You feel me? So, but anyway, I still know that I won the case because they said, well, we got to settle this out of court. We're going to cut you 2 checks. We're going to cut you half up front, and we're going to cut you the other half when you move out the property. I said, man, what make y'all? I said, I don't know if y'all going to cut me my other half. You know what I'm saying? And so they sent another contract over stating that they was going to cut it or what would happen. So I had everything spelled out in my favor, and that's what we was able to do, So we got some real good things popping off on that, man. So I got a team of people right now, aside from my financial company that I have set up, that we're gonna set up a real estate company as well. So this thing is big, man.
Okay.
We're about to do some major things.
That's big. Man, we got to get some calls, man. let's
my bad.
That's cool. Let's get this one. 313737. You might want to hear from this one.
Now you know that y'all ain't gonna let that pure energy from the D not come in here.
Not from the D. Not from the D. Hold on, God. Yo, what's up, bro?
What's going on, Brody?
Man, it's all about you, man. What's good with you, homie?
Man, one day at a time, man. It's good to hear you on the airwaves, man. People,
bro,
do y'all hear this
so
little
natural
grown man stuff happening right before your eyes? Can you see the grown man, spiritual radiance that's being emanated from Hindsight Radio right now?
Come on, bro. Mm-hmm. Came straight out of Hindsight, man.
See, look here. A real man. Know when he's wrong. A real man knows when to consult and consort with his brother if there's
Come on, bro.
A real man knows how to dig within himself, look past the arrogance, look past the status, look past the physical aspects of his brother. Okay?
Come on, man.
And knows how to mend, fix, put back together relationships, bro. Can't nobody do it alone. What they brothers just tell you, cuz. We can't do this shit alone, man. This is straight up saturation, inundation A grown man's shit permeating the universe from Hindsight Radio right now. Khalifa and Akiem was one of the brothers I came into this information on. Them brothers been knowing me for years, man. But guess what? Ain't nobody perfect. Okay? Guess what? We make mistakes. Guess what? It takes grown men to recognize a mistake and fix it, because a mistake only happens once. If it keeps repeating itself, then there's a problem.
It ain't a mistake.
There you go. There you go. You said a mouthful there.
So
we can't.
That means balance has been lost somewhere. We got to bring this balance back amongst not only our brothers and sisters, but our goddamn selves. And that's a G-O-T damn self, not a G-O-D damn self. With a goddamn self. You understand? You see, in the future coming up real soon, that's what Septimius Bay gonna be talking about, and what Khalifa said earlier about how did we get into this predicament in the first place. This must be discussed. It must be talked about, because if we don't go into it, we are doomed to repeat the same thing.
Come on, man. That's all I'm saying.
Time to move forward. This is the end game. Y'all seen that Avengers shit, the end game? Believe me. What the people is telling you is that it's some Thanos-type people out there in that universe, cuz, and they know what real universal law is, okay? They know what it really is. See, we as prehistoric humans seeing things that came out of the sky, and that's what we called them God. We called them elves. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We got to put ourselves back together. Got to put ourselves back together, because guess what? We at the end of a cycle, people.
Yes. Things are about to change. Things are changing. If you don't recognize it.
Man, you got to recognize it. How you can't recognize it? What the good book tell you, when you see wars in every single place, when people acting a goddamn fool, when ain't nobody open to reason and agreement, when people killing each other over absolutely nothing, when there is lawlessness. Wow, that looks like the shit that go on around here every day. But guess what?
What?
We can avoid that.
Yes. We got to recognize that, like you said, we're not perfect, and we got to recognize that we got to become men. Not being and going and talking about each other behind your back, saying things just to get likes on YouTube or what's the other one, Instagram and all of that.
Facebook.
Man, this thing is bigger than that. Facebook. This thing is bigger than that. It's bigger than just one person. We all need each other. Listen, Hindsight was built on a collective of many people. It wasn't just one person. It was at one time we had 5, 6 personalities. And that's what made Hindsight great. You know? It wasn't just one person.
Hey, King, I was talking to somebody, King, and he said, man, I remember when I used to be geared up to get on every night, because it was somebody different coming on, spitting that real, bro. I was just talking to a brother because I was telling him I'm going to be on the show tonight. He was like, man, you bringing up some serious memories right now. Because I remember getting on, man, every night. It was somebody different on every night, bro. What's that, man? Come on, man. That's powerful right there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, y'all. We had. I think I still have it here. Oh, we had a drop.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that drop. Yes, sir.
We had the hindsight drop.
Right.
If I can find it.
And that thing used to rep everybody, man. That thing was powerful. It had everybody's voice on it.
I think this might be it. Hang on.
You got it?
No, that's not it. That ain't it. That's the new one.
Yeah.
It was on something.
Listen, man, that was the fire. That was the best drop round right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that was definitely the best one we ever had.
Right. But it was monumental what we did up here, man, and it's amazing that this organization, this company. See, you got to look at this thing as a company. Hindsight Radio is a company, and it's still in effect. And we need to do whatever we need to do to ensure that hindsight stay relevant. So we need to pass it on to other people who may not be in the knowledge, who might not have the information in their breast, in their wisdom, in their bosom, or whatever. But we need to pass that information along to the next person. Because what's going on?
Well, you know, all of the stuff is still in the archives. We still got all those old shows. Listen, that's real, but I'm talking about what's relevant right now with what you're talking about today. Right.
What you went over today was super powerful, how you gave those affirmations and you did it 3 times. See, I don't know if people caught that, but I was saying each affirmation. I'm never too big to participate in what my brother is putting forth in the universe. I want to be a part of it if it's good. And I was a part of it because every time you said it, I'm divinity, I'm God. I was on it every time, and it got stronger and stronger. You feel me? That's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to get like this. It's supposed to get stronger and stronger and stronger 3 times.
Right.
And that's what we're all about, man. So that's why I love what's going. See, when I first got on the radio tonight, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I heard Reverend Ike on, and I instantly said in my being, man, I miss this. I miss this. I miss preparing to get on to talk to the people. I miss it. Now, even though I do prepare to talk to people, but I do it on a one-on-one basis right now. Sometimes I do seminars for people out and about when I'm in different areas. But right now I do one-on-one most of the time. So I do get that interaction, and people do receive me well on one-on-one families that I sit with.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, man, I miss that interaction like when September is coming on. You know what I'm saying? I miss that, man. I miss that being a kid coming in and back off.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I found that drop. I think I found it. Hang on. Let me see if
Talk
this is it.
King. Talk to us, man.
Now tuned in to Hindsight Radio.
That's it.
Peace to the gods. What's going on tonight?
And we about to go live and direct, live in effect.
7 shows, 7 nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
On Hindsight Radio.
Monday,
Y'all listening to Hindsight Radio with your boy, Jonah Beck. What's going on?
Tuesday,
Peace to the God. It's True Tuesday with your host, Akiem.
Wednesday,
And in case y'all didn't know it, you are listening to Hindsight Radio with your boy, Jonah Bay, and this is Consultation Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Thursday,
What's good? It's your boy. Yo.
Friday,
Open Mic Fridays with the host, Real Bay. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Saturday,
You're now listening to the Sleep Sheep Show And I'm your host, giving you the most uno self, a.k.a. the White Bay.
Sunday.
How y'all feeling tonight? And on the bottom line, I'm your host, Joey Bounce, L. Bay. Why not, right?
Hindsight Radio.
The information station, changing the nation.
Man, oh my God, dog. Whoa, that was positron's power for nigga ever seen it, ever felt it, ever been inside of it, ever been caressed by it.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm. So that this show has spawned what? All the other shows that came out of it. You
man,
know?
that's what I came listening to. 2015, 7 days a week.
Come on, man.
Ain't missed not a day.
Not one day. We had 7 strong days, man. Sunday to Monday, baby.
Bro.
Monday to Sunday.
Them days coming again. They coming again. Coming again.
But no, that was the real right there. It can't be duplicated right there, though. That can't be duplicated.
That
that's the classic. That's the classic, boy.
It was for us,
man. Let's take some more callers. There's some people with their hands up. They night getting away from us, man. We up here reminiscing.
Right. Bring them in, man. Bring them out.
Oh boy, it's rocking.
919-492. What's up, peace? Is he there?
To the God.
Hey,
to the God.
Mr. Debt Free, what's up?
Yes, sir. Yeah, shout out to Khalif. I never talked to him, but I heard him in the archives. Shout out to Pure Energy for the D.
Hey, peace, bro.
Peace, God, Pure Energy, radiating.
What's up? This your boy Khalifa.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
So what's up? What you got for us this evening? Everything going good, man. What's going good with you? You know you got to give your positive message. You know what's going on with you in your life and all that.
Yes, sir. Just doing positive thing. Just started another business account with another bank. With the business. LLC. Man. Yes, sir.
All right. Now, where did you learn that information from? How to set yourself up like that at the bank? Where did you get that?
Man, I learned from the information station, changing the nation.
There you go. What video was it? You got to be precise. Which webinar was it?
It was the CPN. The CPN.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. CPN webinar.
The private banking and CPN webinar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm still. You know what?
That's why I
think I'm getting. I thought I get the most remedy from that right there. I got a call from that.
Right.
Oh, man, I got so much remedy from that right there. Woo. No joke.
Now, who did that webinar? Let's be clear, because I have to be clear now, because people are saying crazy things now. You know, I got to be precise. Let people know who did that webinar.
Akiem L did that webinar. I'm still listening to it.
For the stuff that I did. I did it. I personally showed my paperwork. What I did, how I went into the bank and showed y'all how to open up your bank accounts without giving up that social.
See, man, the ladies call him Akeem Dream. I just call him Akeem. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Man, so what else is good? You got the bank account open. What else is good?
Oh, I just received the OSA offer. Oh, I didn't tell you this right here, though. From that seminar you just taught, I put my order in, right?
Okay.
And, I'm telling you, I'm waiting on that court date.
Gotcha. Oh, you put let's be clear on that. You put your biological, graphical data change order in.
Yes.
Is that what you put in?
And
all right,
yeah,
my man.
That's my data.
You on a roll. And, this is your month. This is your time.
Yeah. Yeah, the spirit, I feel the spirit. And Age of Aquarius is here to stay.
Mm-hmm. All right,
the
man.
OSA office, too.
Okay.
For the judge,
man.
I received the OSA office. Well, peace to God.
Oh, you got that.
All
right, peace.
Peace to God, bro.
Good stuff, man.
All right.
Congratulations, bro. Peace to the God. Keep pushing.
Right.
Keep pushing.
Good
job,
homie.
All right.
Looking forward to hearing you.
That's what's up.
All right, let's go
to
314-282.
Peace to the God. What's going on?
Peace to the God.
Peace to God. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? Everything good. What's up, Polisa? What's going on, brother?
Man, it's all about you and the things you do. What's happening, bro?
What's going on? A long time no hear from, man. Always good to hear from you, brother.
Man, listen, man, it's good to be heard from. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm on this side. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, but my positive thing today, I ain't going to skip the positive thing, man. Positive thing is I survived all these tornadoes that have been going on here today, so that's positive enough for me.
Where you at?
Crazy right here in St. Louis. I'm in
St. Louis.
Okay.
Who is that?
Okay.
It's Jump.
Jump. What up? Jump. Everybody get jump. What's happening with Jump? I don't know nothing about that.
What's going on?
Stop playing. Hey, it's all about you, bro.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, man, it's been crazy around here, man. The siren's been going off for the past 2 hours. It just cleared up out here. So
wow.
that's my positive point, man. We survived.
Okay. That's good, brother.
So I just want to touch base, man. It's glad that y'all hooked back up, man. I kind of dig that.
Yeah. Huh? Say it again?
I'm glad y'all touched base on each other again, man. I kind of dig that, man. I'm glad y'all worked that out, man.
Man, we always been home.
Yeah,
circumstances come between what we was doing.
And when we started talking, we realized there was no beef.
Right, exactly.
It really was no beef.
It really wasn't, man.
You know what people don't even realize, bro? Those were acts of godliness.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They were emulating God-like quality. Huh?
So you gotta really
research what they is.
Yeah, what really happened, man, we really just, a few things was eliminated that was a wedge between what we was doing. See, me and Akiem was already doing certain things, but we let a wedge come between what we was doing, and we just eliminated the wedge, and now we linked back up, man, like we never stopped. You feel me? And that's what
right.
real G's do, though. That's what real G's do.
Mm-hmm.
And we ain't came on here and hated on nobody, did we? All we talking about is positivity and how we can better ourselves and how we can move forward. We ain't talked about nobody. But guess what other people gonna do? Whatever they do, that's what they do. Don't tell them about that.
Look, man. Listen.
Right. Now, all that ain't necessary, man. When all that stuff went down the first time, man, I was still listening to Akiem. I was still listening to you. I was still listening to Uno. I was still listening because that didn't have nothing to do with me for as I'm concerned, you know. I figured y'all would work out eventually. So I just did my thing, tried to learn what I had to learn. So, you know I'm part of the senior class, so, I learned from all y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, what you say?
My daughter calling that night, one night,
about
a year ago.
Me.
So.
That
was you.
Me,
oh, man.
I heard that caused a lot of commotion. I didn't mean to do that. I was just giving you props. Because you reminded me a lot of myself, because I like to talk to my daughters and stuff on the regular, you know. Because you have me on my voice. I talked to you weeks ago.
That's the homie.
No, you know, I kept in touch with Khalifa for a while, you know. I kept in touch with Uno. I kept in touch with all y'all, man. I don't get in the middle of that conflict or whatever, even if it's not conflict.
Right.
You know, I just do what I got to do. Right. And it kind of saddens me to hear other people chime in on it, man. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with y'all, man. They don't let them people's business alone and just handle your own. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just don't like that. That doesn't resonate good with me when I hear people saying all that type of stuff, man. I keep my nose out of it.
Here's the thing.
But that's just me. That's
you don't
kind of
know
who I am.
The way I am and the way Khalifa is, the way I am, I'm a friend to you regardless if you're going to be a friend to me. My friendship to you is not predicated on how you treat me or how you talk about me behind. If I considered you a friend, it doesn't change. That's what called being a friend is. Now, if you want to put me down and say whatever, that's on you, because the person who pays for that is the person who acts like that. I ain't gonna pay. I'm not going to mess up my spiritual journey to retaliate negatively. I can't put that. I just can't do that. I got too many things I'm trying to do, and that's a distraction. Period. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to. And with you didn't start nothing. It just that was already there.
Yep.
That's all it was. You didn't start anything. That was already there. But anyway.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that out there because, like I said, I was just trying to give you props that day, and giving you props, somebody else got offended by it. So, like I tried to explain to the other brother, it was unintentional. I'm just trying to get this man props, and I was joking around with him a little bit, and it kind of went to the far side. So, but me and him had a conversation too.
No,
so I apologize on that.
That has nothing to do with anybody on this call.
I did anyway.
No, you didn't have to apologize. You just giving props. What's wrong with giving props? You just giving credit on something that you saw. That's all. That's what it is.
Right.
But anyway, I'm glad you stick where you are. Anything else you had to say? You want to talk about? Question for Khalifa?
Oh no, man. Everything's been answered, man. Like I said, I'm right along with my boy here. What's his name? I can't think of your name, brother. I'm sorry. Septimius. We part of the old school class, man. We the senior class.
Right.
So, I'm doing everything. I pretty much do all my paperwork by myself, pretty much. Yeah.
I remember when Septimius used to get on, I used to think of that comedian, Eddie Griffin. That's what I used to think of.
Oh, yeah.
Every time he got on.
I look like you, too. Everybody say I look like you, too.
Yo, he do. Now, on the real, he do got some resemblance to the brother, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he do. Like that. Yeah, he do got it. Yeah, when I did a seminar in Detroit, we got to meet him. I said, he do have some resemblance. Like, they could be related somewhere along the line.
Just like you, too.
Yeah.
Really. Retarded.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
We all visit, man. You know what I mean?
Man, Dag, these phone lines are blowing up, dog. I mean,
hey, bring them out.
The energy.
Power, dude. When it starts,
bring them out.
It attracts the truth.
We gotta try to get these calls. I'm gonna leave you in, brother. I'm gonna leave you on. Let's go to the
jump.
Hold on. I'm trying to decide who I want to get.
We're going in order.
Okay, 336-722. I'm going in order. 336-722. Peace. What's up?
God. Peace. Oh, man. Peace. Khalifa.
Pretty good.
Oh, man. Look, let me tell y'all, man. First of all, man, let me just say, man, I got to put this out. I'm standing in the triune of my master teachers right now. Akiem L, Septilius Bay, and my man Khalifa L.
Whoa.
Man.
What's
you
up,
see, look, man. I feel I'm just a Sprudy in this game, man, and to be sitting with y'all right here, this is major to me, man, and the energy is so positive. I'm about lost for words, man, and I like to talk.
I just had an epiphany.
Yes, sir.
You know what a trilathon is?
You're going to have to tell me.
Okay, I'm going to break down
right now the best way I can spell it.
Actually, I said it wrong. Not a Trilathon. The Trilathon. The Trilathon is an antediluvial, pre-noetic, prehistorical megastructure that survived the flood. It's 3 slabs of perfect cut stone, and each one of them, the largest bulldozer on planet Earth right now, cannot lift it.
That's why I love pure energy from the D, man. Do y'all hear that? Wisdom?
That is a foundation that has been the landing pad for extra solar, extraterrestrial, visitation,
man. Hold up. I got
and it's still there right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
We just might be in the works of one of the strongest foundations that ever been laid down, bro. Why?
I'm in a moment I don't even want to leave.
It's pure. It is heartfelt. It's got godly intent and fear behind it. Something like that, bro. You can't drop nothing like that, bro.
Yeah, it's in such a level, man. You don't even want to come
for a long time. So just bear witness, bro.
Wow. I told y'all. Listen, I told y'all a couple of weeks ago. Hindsight is you all about to see some profound revelations pop up. You know. Some positive, profound.
Good.
You know, with positive, you're going to get a little negative, but you're going to have some profound. I got some stuff in store. And when I got to talking to Khalifa, what he was doing, right now. What Khalifa's doing and what I'm working on, he didn't even know what I was working on, but when we got to talking, it all started to line up. You see?
Oh, absolutely. Man, I'm still vibing off Khalifa's book.
What Khalifa never got to tell y'all is, this brother got a Series 6 license. A security license.
Yes, sir.
A security license.
Everything we talk about on the radio is security. All the processes, everything we talk about. When I started studying the Series 6 license to get my license, I started seeing it in the Series 6. I said, well, shit, this everything we're talking about is here.
Correct. So it's all about them certificates.
Listen, the trust, the beneficial owner, you know what I'm saying? Everything we want to talk about, anything you want to bring up about a security. Matter of fact, what a security is and what a bond is. I learned all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's all relevant to what we're doing right now. All relevant, and I got the license to get us to the other side. I get to see what let me give you this statistic, right? I love statistics because numbers don't lie. This is the statistic right here, y'all. Less than 1% of all money managers look like you and I. Let me say that one more time. Listen to my words, less than 1% of all money managers look like us. So the people who have been managing money for eons, they don't even look like us. So they ain't been doing us the justice that we really need to get to the next level. So that's why we don't think that system really work, because they ain't been giving us the proper information. But you got your boy Khalifa, the big chief, to give you the information so that you can know how to move forward with your financial game plan. Listen, we all need a game plan. If you don't have a game plan, somebody else got one for you. You feel me?
Right.
Somebody else got one for you.
Because myself, I got
our own game plan in place right now, man. That's what it's all about. It's having your own financial game plan. And you know what I said? I was going to give y'all the rules to money. Let me drop that real quick. The rules to money. See, there's rules to this shit. It's rules to it, man. Excuse my language, but it's rules to it, though. So this the rule. Mm-hmm. I don't know if y'all ever heard of a rule called the Rule of 72. This is the rules to money. I want y'all to write this down, look it up, and come back and holler at your boy. It's called the Rule of 72. The Rule of 72 states that it's a simple calculation that tells you the number of years it's going to take to double your investment. Mm-hmm. It's the number of years it's going to take to double your investment. What investment? So if you put your money into a mutual fund, or if you take your money, let's start at the bank. If you take your money down to the bank, and the bank give you 3% interest on the money that you put into that bank, this is the rule. Listen to me carefully. This is how the rule is applied. And it's a real rule. You can go look it up on Google or wherever, but you're going to find it. And you take the interest rate that you're giving, 3%, and you divide it into 72. 3 go into 72 24 times, right? Do the math. 3 go into 72 24 times. It's going to take your money 24 years to double at this interest rate. Oh, what? That's like watching paint dry. That's too long. So if you put 2,000 in today, Akeem, 24 years from now, Akeem, you're going to have $4,000. How you like that number?
Incredible.
You put $2,000 in today. 24 years from now, Akeem, you're going to have 4 stacks. I don't like them all. But where most people got their money sitting at right now? In the bank, in the credit union. They say, man, I'm going to take my money to the credit union because the credit union do me better than the bank. Not really. It's the same shit. I'm going to give you the facts, yo. It's the same thing. All you got to do is look at the interest rate. Listen,
I want to speak on the fact.
All you got to do. So, right?
Man.
So if you got 12% of your money, watch this. 12 going to 24 how many times? 6 times. 6 times. So it's going to take your money 6 years to double at this interest rate. Now, most people say, Khalifa, man, where you going to get 12%? I ain't never seen nobody get 12% on their money. Well, when I got my Series 6 license, I was able to go into the back office where the money managers of old have been going. You know, the more than 99%, because we less than 1%. So what's the other side of it? It's more than 99%. So y'all ain't feeling me right now, man. Come on, this is deep for y'all right now. Hey, so 99%, they've been getting more than 12% on their money. And they've been killing the market while we've been getting 3% or less. So that's why at the end of our careers, y'all, and when we leave our jobs, we got to do what? We got to go back to work for a part-time position. People say, you know, I don't want to be bored at home, so I'm going back to work. Stop bullshit.
Yeah, that's the excuse.
That's the excuse, man. You could be traveling. Don't go travel then. Don't go back to work. Go travel. You can't because they ain't set you up properly, man. Talk to me, man. I ain't playing with this. They ain't set you up properly. They got you struggling. And you don't know how to, you don't want to tell your wife and your children because they done set you up and you can't do nothing about it. Why? Because you at 65 and it ain't no such thing as a rewind. You can't do it over. Shit, you better get it right now then. You better get it right now. Stop playing with it. I just gave you the rules. Google it, man. Stop playing right now. Google it. Your phone. You could talk to me and Akiem on the phone right now, except Timmy's and whoever on the phone right now, and still Google what I'm talking about, and you can speak on the subject. It's called the Rule of 72. Talk back to me, man. It's called the Banker's Rule. Now, every one of us done been in a bank but I ain't never seen this rule
Never
posted
heard
up
that
in
rule.
the bank.
Never.
Huh?
Nope.
You ain't never seen this
Never
rule
heard
posted
of,
up in the bank.
That's the first time I've heard that one.
Absolutely. This is facts when I'm dropping. Bro, this is spiritual war right now. And they have been going to war against us, and they've been teaching us, just put your money in the bank. Don't worry about it. Your money going to grow. And they've been snowing us over.
They want you putting the money that it's going to grow, but not for you.
Right. Exactly.
It's going to grow.
I have people
let's
say,
get another
well,
caller.
Go ahead.
Let's get us another caller here.
Come on, bring him in. Bring him out.
All right, wait, before I go, did you have anything else to say, brother, before I go to another call? Yeah.
Let me throw something out here, and then I'm gonna fall back, man, to the teacher, man, Khalifa. Man, here's a positive note, man. When I was fighting foreclosure, I was listening to Khalifa, man, and I didn't even know that Khalifa knew how to deal with this foreclosure and what he had actually been going through until the night, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. I know I fought them for 7 years, man, and lost because I turned it over to an attorney. If you know what I mean. But, man, I'm going to tell you something. What's weird about it, I had a dream about a week ago, man, that I was going back into the crib. And I couldn't understand why in the world was I seeing that. So let me tell you. So then I listened to Khalifa tonight, and Khalifa said he put a lien on the property. Do you know when I was fighting that foreclosure, I put the common law lien on that property. They can't sell that property to this day. I see what's about
you might
to
want to
happen.
revisit that situation.
I might want to contact them. They may have even been trying to contact me because they see they can't sell it because it's got a lien on it. Filed with the county. Thank you, Khalifa. Thank you.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
Hey, you welcome home. Hey, you welcome, big bro. You welcome,
Pure
big bro.
energy from the D. I step out of the triangle now.
All right, peace. All right, let's go. Let's go to the, you got a few more, 972-202. Let's go to 972-202. All right, I'm going to move on. All right, 786-817.
Yo, what's up?
Miami and the Peace, what up?
Yes, sir. What's up, L?
What it do?
What's happening? Hey, check it out. This your boy that used your IRS thing on the 83,000 thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is me, man.
You were the commercial, yes.
That's right.
What's going on, brother?
Peace to the guys. What's up, baby? Long time, man. Hey, listen, man, check it. I was just checking you cats out, man, listening at the dude that's got his Series 6, right? Check it out.
Right,
Back in the days, you know, like I was telling you back then, you know, I came about a way that I had done come up on my QSIP number for back in the days when I was in the joint, you know, and how they using them bonds on us, you feel me? And getting paid and you know, we ain't getting nothing, but they making money off it. A company by the name of, if I can say that company name, Fidelity.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you can say it.
Fidelity holding all those bonds on all our brothers that they got incarcerated. But see, they done closed the door on that system of how to get that QSIP number now. You know? So
there's some people still able to get that, those QSIP. I do have some people that are able to get it. Well, anybody with a securities license can get them.
Right. Dig it. Check it now. I'm coming around to what I'm trying to get at, King. Dig it now.
Yeah.
The brother that got the Series 7 license, you know, like he say,
he can see behind the curtain where the wizard at.
Uh-oh.
You understand what I'm saying? He can see that. And so now, if he can see that, he can see what's being made off the brother. You dig it? And if we can find a way how to revert some of those funds they're making to the proper person that it needs to be coming to. You follow me?
I won't talk too much. I follow you. I'm not going to talk too much in depth about it, but me and him have definitely had a conversation along that line.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Keem, check it out.
Absolutely.
Check it out, Keem. How can I reach you, brother? Because I feel where you're going. You dig?
Hindsight1027@gmail.com or go to Akiem.com.
Okay.
Hindsight1027@gmail.com.
Okay. Remember now, this MIA with the 83,000. When you hear that, you know that's
you
me.
on that commercial. The commercial when you got rid of that. They tried to take your property and the lady ran off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. That's me. That's me. All right. Look, I'm gonna holler at you. I ain't gonna hold you up. Go ahead on and hit somebody else up.
Man,
We're gonna wrap on this thing here, man. Peace to the God.
Okay. All right. Peace.
All right.
Peace to God.
Yeah, that's him. They can't even call her no more. She done changed her number.
Yeah, that's what's up right there, bro.
630-918. 630-918.
What's up?
Are you there?
Peace to the God.
Hey, what's up?
Can you hear me?
You got a lot of background noise. Is it possible to roll up the window?
I'm at work, man. I'm getting away.
Oh, okay.
From
Okay.
But this is gentleman.
All right, what's up with you? What's good with you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Just everything good. I will be there on Saturday, my brother.
Saturday? Okay. Looking forward to seeing you.
Yes, sir. I will be there. I talked to you.
Yeah.
I got a consultation on Thursday, and I talked to you. You know, and the energy y'all got going tonight,
man. Thursday we talked.
We talked Thursday. You picked up your daughter. You was in the car, said you was waiting for your daughter.
That was Friday. We talked Friday.
That was Friday? Okay.
Yeah. Friday. That was like Thursday.
So
yeah, Friday. Yeah, that's right. Now I got you. I'm on point with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, man.
That's all I want to do, man. I love what y'all doing, man. Keep it going, man. I'm a beginner. I'm a student, and I'm just gonna be a sponge and take it in, my brother. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, man. Appreciate you, man, for chiming in.
Now.
All right. Peace to God, man.
All right. Peace, God.
Well, I knocked out all the calls, man. Anything you want to say, Khalifa, before we sign off and sign out?
Yeah, man. Listen, bro. I appreciate you allowing me to come up and put forth my ideology and my methodology and what I do and the business that I'm running. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the platform to be able to speak to you. But I really, one thing that I appreciate more than that is, man, the reconnection that we have, and that ain't going nowhere for no time soon. You know what I'm saying? Because we connected again for a reason, and the reason is to help the people that's listening and the people that ain't even listening right now go to a whole other level because of what we about to do in the back office. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be huge.
Absolutely. See, the thing is, my goal, my intention, let's get rid of all of the myths. And chasing after all of these fantasies. And let's work with what's real. What's real right now is that passport correcting the nationality. That is definitely making things happen. That's probably the first thing I've seen us do that had the most profound effect on out of all the stuff we've been teaching. Cracking that with all the misinformation. And now connecting the fact that you got your securities license and building a portfolio, insurance, irrevocable trust, really set people up financially to be able to pass things on to their family. I don't know about anybody else. I am sick of going to funerals and having to worry about who's going to pay for the funeral.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
and what I was trying to put out there to the people too, not to cut y'all off, but Septimius know where to get precious metals as a hedge against inflation. Trust me, look at Instagram, you know, Septimius Bay or Bay Septimius at Instagram. You can see it right then and there in your face. You know what I'm saying? So these brothers doing nice things, man, and, you know, I got some things in the work, too, brother. Know about a couple crypto coins. You know what I'm saying? We got what we need to tell you. We have to diversify.
Mm-hmm. We definitely want to compare that to people. Only a few of us
no more. The world is changing, and it's changing right in front of us. You're either going to adapt or you're going to become a fossil. It ain't no in between.
You might get a slap.
Man, and before I close the show out, I want to do our going out positive affirmation. You know,
come on, bro.
Same thing we started it with. We gonna end it with that.
Put it out there.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
All right, I am healthy.
I am healthy.
I am healthy.
I am wealthy.
I am healthy.
I am wealthy.
I am wealthy.
I am prosperity.
I am prosperity.
I am divinity.
I am divinity.
I am divinity.
I am divinity.
And I am God.
And I am
God.
I am God.
There you go, y'all. There it is. Listen, we got to start off positive, in between positives, settle all debts, any animosity, settle all that, because it's not important. We got too many distractions out there already. We can't keep creating it for ourselves. We can't keep creating division and hate and hating on each other. We get enough of that from the outside. Why are we going to have it on the inside? You know, you see what I'm saying? Why promote that? If you're promoting that type of attitude on the inside, then you're no different than the people on the outside. That's what you one of them. You're not one of us. You know?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
I want to have one last thing to say, Big Akiem, before you close it out. Listen, man. My business is my product. You know what I'm saying? And what I do is I'm looking to open up an office in every state in the United States.
Right.
But I'm looking to open up an office in every region in this piece. And we're just making it happen, man. So, you know, if you want to reach out to me, you don't mind me dropping my phone number, King.
Go ahead, drop your number, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. You want to reach out to me, and you want to get into the spiritual, financial business and help people get a hold of what's properly theirs. It's 813-277-4380, man. I'm going to be working close with Akiem on everything that we talked about tonight.
Yo, we got some private stuff we need to connect on. What we got to connect on? That mortgage thing you talked about, the securities things we talked about, the insurance, the trust, and it's a whole lot more.
Bro,
listen, y'all don't understand.
About to do
when Khalifa was with Hindsight, he had a lot of information that he took with him when he, stopped doing his show. See, I was in the dark on some things until we started talking and putting pieces together like, oh, my God, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, it was, misunderstanding, a little blockage there, but, we got the constipation out and we back on it,
That's right.
We had to some things had to happen,
We apologized to each other and we made amends. So all we're going to do is take this thing to the next level, man. So I'm with Akiem, y'all. I'm with Hindsight Radio.
Now I came to Khalifa and I said, "Oh, hang on, can y'all hear me still?"
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello? Y'all can hear me? Wait, hold on. My I got these wireless headsets and I done had them on. They start to go out on me. Because I have to. Where's my headphones? I know I had them suckers up here. Anyway, let me go to the phone itself. Let me do that. Put it to my head. Because he's about to go out. All right. Lost the thought there. Hey, I forgot what I was about to say. It's gone. Maybe it wasn't too important. But anyway, man.
Hey, you back man, dog.
Oh, that's what man. I was with the Khalifa. I said, Khalifa. Remember the question I asked you, what you wanted to do, and the answer you gave me? How do you feel about that answer now?
Which one? Talk to me.
Well, I said, hey, you want to come back on and do you a show? I asked you what you wanted to do. How did you feel?
Well, when you got that Series 6 license, they kind of check your life.
Oh, yeah. You got to stay in the private. Okay. We have to work through you. We're going to have to work through you from the back end. There you
right.
go. We're going to have to use you on the back end. I understand.
Hey, but I'm going to say this, though. I'm going to say this, though, King. Anything you need from me, man, you already know you come to me, bro. You already got me.
I know that. I'm
full of fact.
All right. All right, y'all.
No doubt. Just want to.
Everybody got on. Peace to the God.
Peace to the God. All right, Khalifa.
I got to leave y'all with a little red light.
Talk to us. Let it go.
I'm trying to. That one I played earlier. Get your butt out of the way.
Come, hey man, he said butt.
Both of them.
I love that.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me find it here. I got so many of them. Man, I got about 60 of his recordings. You know that?
Hey, yo, Akiem, can I spit this out real quick?
What you got?
Boom, positive affirmation, right? Boom, and if everybody don't know, and whoever might know, and a lot of people don't know. See, Akiem came to me in the private, too. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like men do. And we settled our differences in private. And I just want to tell the people, be on the lookout for Pure Energy Saturday on Hindsight Radio, where we get into the techno-scientific and the spiritual. Watch yourself.
Right.
It's emanating out here. Get ready, y'all. Back with Khalifa.
We got it.
Oh, God.
We're going to be talking about that this weekend.
They ain't ready, dog.
Yeah. All right, here we go, y'all. All right. Peace to the God. Y'all have a good rest of y'all week. See y'all on Thursday. All right, peace.
Yes, sir.
Peace.